Hello and welcome to another episode of Never Fail Ale. Today I'm going to bring you a lesser known brewery, but first of all, we all know what comes first. Interesting beer news. It really is very interesting. Terms and conditions apply. Visit a website that doesn't exist for more details.
Hello. Scottish beer giant Brewdog has announced job cuts across the business after posting a £37 million loss last year. It is the fifth year running the firm, headquartered in Aberdeenshire, has posted pre-tax losses now totalling £148 million. Brewdog has not confirmed how many jobs will go. Staff were informed about the job cuts in an email from Chief Executive James Taylor. All that awful news. How has a brewery managed to make such a hash of it? Back to you, Aaron.
Yes, thanks again, Aaron, as always. Anyway, as mentioned, today I'm going to taste test from a brewery that is a fair bit lesser known, especially from the mainstream brewers. And this particular brewery is called Inishmacsaint. So Inishmacsaint are actually based in the Fermanagh Lakelands within Northern Ireland. And there's not a huge amount of information on Inishmacsaint Brewery. I don't actually think they have a dedicated website to the brewery itself. However, I know they have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and I believe a YouTube channel also. But today I'm going to taste test the Big Dog IPA, and this is it here. So, as I've mentioned before, I am one for branding, and I do really like this bottle. So it's actually really quite mythical, and there is a reason for that. So if I just take a look at the side of the bottle, there's a lovely write-up on the side, and it says, nestled in the uplands above our brewery lie two mountains known locally as Big Dog and Little Dog. They are named after Finn McCall's two wolfhounds. So Finn McCall is actually a mythical character, and it's quite legendary within Northern Ireland. Legend has it that whilst out hunting, the two dogs chased a witch who promptly turned herself into a doe in order to escape. As the dogs were slowly gaining on the doe, they were turning into two mountains we see today. That's the nice mythical story on it. So very much looking forward to trying it. And what I have realised is bottles aren't even open. I need a bottle opener. Back in a tick. 30 seconds later. Bottle opener secured. And I've got my trusty glass that I use for my beer tasting. Anyway, so as I was saying, very much looking forward to trying this particular one. So I do, as much as I do enjoy some of the mainstream breweries, I think it's really nice to highlight some of the lesser known ones, as mentioned before. So it's always good to bring something new, I feel. And yeah, so straight out the bottle, it smells really, really good. So let's just give it a pour. Now, with it being a bottled condition ale, I do tend, as much as you can't fit the whole bottle in the glass anyway, I always leave a little bit in the bottom of the bottle. Let's have a look. There. Really, really nice golden colour. And the smell, so you can smell a lot more tropical in the glass. So it did smell really nice within the bottle itself, but in terms of its smell now in the glass, it's even more tropical. And there's that definitely that citrusy smell to it as well. Let's give it a try. Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's really flavoursome. Really, really flavoursome. So I do enjoy a Citra, and if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a bit of Simcoe in there in terms of the hop variety. Really flavoursome. Let's have a look. So I think it states so on the side of the bottle. Oh, it's got mosaic in there, and Simcoe. Yep. That's all it kind of gives information. That's all it states on the bottle, really. It doesn't give a huge amount of information. I do like this at the front, though. At the front, it states unfiltered, unfined, unpasteurized. Great 3 words there, which I think is actually really quite important when it comes to a good brew. Just trying to keep it as natural as possible. So yeah, no, really nice. So yeah, it just states a crisp and refreshing session pale ale. Generous additions of Mosaic and Simcoe provide a tropical and citrus aroma with a balanced bitterness to finish. And that is pretty much it. There's not a huge amount more to say about this particular beer. But yeah, I have to say, really nice and refreshing. It's great to see smaller breweries doing well. As you can see, lovely colour, really nice on the nose, and yeah, really, really refreshing to drink. So I know Inishmacsaint have a number of different styles when it comes to their bottled brews. So what I will do is try a number of their others and bring those to you as well. But I just thought, yeah, try a different brewery, a lesser known one, bring it to yourselves. And I thought, let's just see what we think. Anyway, there we have it. Inishmacsaint Big Dog IPA. Cheers.